Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Crusader Kings III: Rise of the Die, Episode 9, Soulmate. Romance, a lady's honor. By Siddhartha. High Chiefess Lakshman is an insufferable bore. Have you seen how she snorts derisively? Ridiculous. Shang, the shriever of my wife, Lakshman, throws his head back with a wicked laugh. Lakshman is still conversing with her friends, but I can tell she hurt him. I hate to see her hurt. Alright. So, vile lies. Draw your sword, churl. And I have a 59% chance to succeed in a duel against him. And if I win, I gain prestige. If I lose, I get wounded and I lose prestige. Or I can do the diplomatic route. I have a 63% chance to convince him to apologize, but there is no gain of prestige or loss for that matter. Or I could just console her for personal opinion. Oh, you guys don't want me dueling with my... Oh, you know what? I don't have a weapon, do I? I should maybe make one of those. What is my prowess is 8 and his prowess is 13, so he's a lot more prowess than me. He's also a sadistic, wrathful... He's not... Alright, I'm going to try to get him to apologize. And yeah, it worked. I did indeed convince him. Alright, something else that's been going on in the background, and I've been dismissing it, is I've been getting champions. So here's Longston and Konchak, because I didn't have the knights that I probably should have had. And then I'm going to forbid my Jester, Spymaster, and Chancellor from fighting, because their prowess is really terrible, which means I need one more knight, hopefully, who will arrive, and I will recruit. All right, my truce to Songpo is 3 years away, so it's been 2 years-ish. Man, raiding Nagormo's duchy. Ooh, that would be a lot of territory. Poor little Amdo will almost have nothing left. Ah, there was a pet Yoda. My bad. Hi, buddy. Alright, looks like, oh, here we go. When Lakshman invited me to a hunt, I did not hesitate to accept. I could not imagine a more lovely sight than her stunning profile atop the back of a stallion. I am stalking through the underbush, my page at my heel, and my hound just ahead. It seems as if it has found a trail. Then suddenly, my concentration is shattered by a woman's scream. So here is my 3 options. I'm coming for you, my love. And I go ahead with my attempt to romance her. Perhaps it would be wiser to send the page, and it ends my scheme to romance her, or it was probably a bird, and she has a 33% chance to gain wounded, and a 66% chance that it was nothing. Jake, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Within what must have been a minute, but felt like an hour, I reach a clearing. Lakshman is on the ground before me, disheveled and weaponless. Opposite her, and just about to strike, stands a huge dragon. Oh, really? Komodo, maybe? My arrow strikes true, and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment, all Lakshman can do is stare, but then she stumbles towards me and throws herself into my arms. All right. We are done romancing her. So if we take a look here, at the very, very bottom of this list, down that way, Soulmate, plus 120. Yeah. It would be very, very, very difficult for her to have an opinion of me of anything other than 100. Yeah, I am a lunatic, so I don't know what I just shot. It clearly wasn't a dragon, but yeah, Who knows? Let's see. I want to make sure that I have happy vassals. Oh, well, you don't like me. So I'm going to start swaying this vassal who is... Isn't this my daughter? How did you... Who are you? Oh, you're just the mayor of... Okay. So I'm going to start swaying you. Oh, you're a child. I can't sway you. Never mind. I don't really need to worry about that. All right, then let's start swaying the people, maybe my knights? Yeah, my most skilled champion, I will try to get him to like me more. It's always nice to have everyone kind of like you, because then the chance of them joining a faction to fight against you is very low, or lowered. I wouldn't say very low, but lowered at least. All right, Querzilla. Let's check again. I'm going to sort by age, because I think that's probably the most important. And see if any of the newly aged up are any decent. Not really. We might have to not bother to try to grab genetic traits this time around, unless I go for someone older. Oh, no, there's you. Who's intelligent, you're gluttonous and lazy, but at least you'd have smart kids. And then there's you, who's pretty, compassionate, lustful, and gregarious. Well, lustful means you'll have a lot of kids. I'll ask you, should I marry for genetic or congenital traits? I'll just call it genetic. For traits I can pass down or marry for skill. I don't have to act on that just yet. They're probably not going to get. While his numerous attempts to curry my favor has not gone unnoticed, I cannot feel but irritated with a neighbor of Comdo's ruler, this ruler. And he wants to form a friendship with me. I'm just going to say, why can't he leave me in peace? Because honestly, I might just absorb his, you know, his kingdom at some point. All right, it looks like you guys want me to marry for traits. So let's... Where was that lazy person? You. Do I marry the intelligent, but gluttonous and lazy Yellum? Or however, I'm not going to be able to pronounce everyone's names. Alright, so timer on there. Boop, there it is. So just to review, I just showed her, but just to review, she was gluttonous and lazy, but she had intelligence. God, where's she? I wish there was a way to, like, just pin. Actually, you can pin people. I'm just stupid and forgot to. She was, what, 24? So she's a little bit older. But obviously, of childbearing age, that's not going to be an issue. I wouldn't pick someone that I couldn't, pass on the dynasty. So here she is. So she has particularly high intrigue skills, so she must be some sort of schemer. Yeah, intricate web. She is a physician, which could be really nice. You can use the magnifying glass for more traits. Yes. So let me, that's a good point. Let me make sure that I sort by inheritable traits, just so that I can make sure that I didn't miss anyone. No, she's really it. There's like this 13-year-old. Xiaoji, I could wait to see if Xiaoji as a 16-year-old would be a better match. I suppose she would be the closest. But she's Han Chinese. She's Taoist. We consider her evil, so she'd have to convert. Should I pick someone now or wait? I wouldn't enter a betrothal. I would just wait to see what her her final trait is and her adult skills. She's quick, so there's a possibility of that becoming genius mixed with his intelligence, because he's intelligent. Unfortunately, unlike my other children, he's only intelligent. All my other children are like geniuses. If I take a look at the dynasty tree here. V-Dub is a genius. Seba is a genius. Kano is a genius. Katsu is not anything, I guess. And then my bastard child is even a genius. No, this isn't the bastard child. This is still my child. So my heir, not genius. It skipped him. But it also skipped Katsu. So, you know, could be worse. All right, looks like you guys want maybe me to wait. We'll see how that poll shapes up. I'll wait a little bit longer. But I'm patient. He's young. He doesn't need kids just yet. I think it is time for me to invade Nagormo. So let me prep for going to war. I don't need to call my ally on this, so I get to keep my prestige. Well, except for the declaring the war prestige. So I'm going to conquer the duchy and raise all armies. I do share a border with Nagormo. Tool Lane shares a border, so I can go riding straight there. And the current priority is marry off my heir and become a king. It's like Violent Disney or something. Oh! And here's another champion. 16? Yeah, that will work. Alright, let me raise the champion too. Apparently I don't need... No, I can. Alright, there's the champion. Don't you fight my champion without me. Champion, run. Run. Right, looks like we're gonna wait. I can call my ally of but I don't need to. I outnumber them. And outskill them. Commander should be me, because I am better than everyone else. That's not a flex, it's not me bragging. I'm literally just a way better commander than everyone else. Even though I'm a bit of a lunatic. And Chindu, a support for conversion. Nice. So they're going to convert a little bit faster. I am surprised it is taking as long as it's taking. $11 more years? I'll leave it alone. It's a long process, and what's terrible is, as soon as we're done, I'm gonna, like, form my own religion and do it all over again. All right. Our champion wounded one of theirs. I got wounded. That's not good. And I'm not wounded anymore because my mother of my bastard child patched me up. My son wants an alliance with me. That's cool. If you take a look at the advantage, it's like dead even here. Exciting. Our champion was wounded by one of theirs. Ah, yeah, we won. Barely, but we won. Okay. Get on out of there. So we're gonna go straight for their capital, because that's probably gonna be the most impactful territory for us to take. Now, look at you, you're beautiful. Sort by age. Yeah, there's not a lot of children coming through. Zhaoji did just get gregarious, which is a really nice trait. So, I don't know. I'm leaning towards she might be a really good spouse. Generous, compassionate, gregarious, and her diplomacy is really high. Martial, or stewardship and intrigue are pretty bad, and stewardship's kind of an important one to have. Then there's also this one here who's a particularly good steward, and she's pretty. But she's zealous and content, which almost seems like opposites to me. It was some quick doctoring. I am getting raided. Where? Down here at Amdo. Amdo's not mine. I don't care. I'd stop it if I could, but I can't right now. I'm betwixt a siege. Flag them for later? I mean, I have it filtered down. Should be fine. It's not such a massive list. I can sort by age and genetic traits, and they don't go anywhere. Pretty much all my champions like me. My court jester is not thrilled, so I'm going to try to sway the court jester now. Well, I'm an organizer, and also my martial trait of organized march means that my army moves fast, which is very nice. I'll take it. And I'm not going to spend any money for a bit because I want to build up the coffers to be able to form the King of Amdo. Well, soon to be titled the King of Dai. That title at the end of this. So in 3 months, their capital is mine. My vile spymaster Jatuk is up to something. I know it. Why else would he sulk about like so? Give me those odd looks. And my things are not where I left them. Has he been in my chambers? He smiles so sweetly, but I know what lurks beneath. So my relationship with him is pretty good. I mean, I am a lunatic, so I could be imagining these things. And here are my 3 choices here. It is, I'll look into this immediately. It's a 52% chance that I find something, and a 47% that my investigation fails. I can just approach him and ask him to tell me the truth. It's a 59% chance that he reveals something, a 14% chance that he denies it, or a 25% chance that he soothes my fears. Or I can just say, I'm being paranoid, and I gain a big ol' whopping serving of stress that I would have to work off somehow. I would hit mental break level 1. What's the other 1%? I think it's just like rounds weird. So if you're wondering what the other percent is, it's like one of these things rounded up and the other rounded down, whatever, and it doesn't add up to 100%. So it looks like I'm going to approach him immediately. The guards keep a respectable distance to Jatuk, but they are ready to seize him at a moment's notice. He seems well aware, and there's unusual tension in his shoulders. Why have you summoned me, my liege? Do you have something to ask me? The accusations spill from my mouth like venom, but when I see the look on Jotuk's face, doubt besets me. This is not guilt, but grief. I've always been your faithful servant, he cries. Why? I would never betray you. Man, okay, I feel like a bit of a jerk. I can either say he may leave, or I can apologize to him. It helps our relationship a little bit, but I do spend prestige doing it. Or I can just say that he is lying and imprison him anyway, but it's an act of tyranny, and most people will think me a tyrant. Alright, I'm going to apologize. Sorry, dude. Just me being paranoid. You know, how about, wait, I have a child to be educated? I have not been keeping up on that, have I? Let me make sure that all my children have educations. Because I thought I had done that. Okay, so you have a guard. Ooh, what happened to you, girl? Dang. Who beat up my 13-year-old? I probably don't want to know the answer to that. You are... Okay. So let's take a look. Why can't I click on you? Okay, this is totally the wrong screen to use, I guess. So you are sort of stewarding... So who is your current guardian? It is my steward. Okay, that's correct. You are sort of spy. So how about I offer you guardianship with my marshal and champion, who is a good spy. And then you... I have no idea what you're going to be. Maybe marshal, and I think I'm your guardian. Yes. All right, I am your guardian, and then my youngest might need a guardian. Whoa, you are already okay. You have a guardian and is my marshal and champion. Okay, that's fine. As long as they're being educated. And then let's make sure we have a court educator. Court tutor. Average aptitude. Okay, we're good. Who the heck are you? I don't know. You're a lowborn, not related to anyone. I have no idea who you are. Well, you're dead. Thanks for the faith. Oh. Ow. Yeah, I see the problem. I made him my guardian and he stopped being a marshal. Denji, thank you for the resub. Hi, Sylvanti. How are you doing? Okay, sending my kid off to go party up in someone else's festival, which is good because it relieved my stress. I now control Nagormo, and I'm going to come down and fight their army again. But controlling Nagormo is going to give me a keeping swath of war holdings. I don't think I didn't take any prisoners from that, though. My courier comes bearing bleak tidings and a small black crate. My daughter June drowned while playing with Count Kano. The music is not matching the mood here. What is this? It's like a celebration. So I have 3 choices here. I'm not going to blame my kid. I'm not even going to put it to a vote. All right, my stress level did go up because of a death of a child. So I'm going to need to remedy that soon. And I gained a stuffed corpse. Ew, what? So here are the different choices here for me to deal with my grief. I just haven't seen that third one. I think it's because I'm a lunatic. So yeah, it's because I'm a lunatic. You can see option is available because I'm a lunatic. Either I can become inappetitic, which means that I periodically get malnourished and lose weight. I can confide in Lakshman, my wife. I gain confider. Or I can have my daughter taxidermied. And I gain a stuffed corpse, which tanks my piety. Because it's a very not pious thing to do. Our beliefs we believe in sky burials. And so stuffing a corpse is goes against our beliefs. All right, so I'm going to confide in Lakshman, which is good that I made her a soulmate, I guess, in hindsight. So now you can see soulmate, and also somewhere in here is confide. I don't know. There's just so many. But I'm no longer overwhelmed by stress, and once this war is over, I can go on a hunt and pull my stress back down even further. Petrable, thank you for the resub as well. And welcome. Ooh. My High Chiefess Lakshman gained opinion of me, and I gained prestige for my marshal's excellent skill. I'll take. Oh, speaking of martial skill, I am going to get Engineered for Destruction, so that siege weapon effectiveness goes up. That way I can siege towns a little faster. What is my stress at? My stress right now is 70 out of 300. And my court physician and steward and mother of my bastard child is now a renowned physician. She's also possessed. And, you know, that thing. Oh, my seneschal just died in battle. They are a position in the court that adds control. So I should hire a new one. You! A point. Don't I need man-arms siege weapons for that to work? Actually, all man-arms, regardless if it's an onager or not, will act as sieging. So you don't. If you take a look in the tooltips here, any of the man-at-arms regiments will act as a method to besiege. It's just war machines are more effective. And I captured someone, you, who no one wants to pay ransom for. All right, let's revisit the marriage thing. So there is a lowborn Maharani, and she is beautiful. She's roughly the right age. She's 22. I'm 19. Gyelam is still unmarried. She's still gluttonous and lazy, but intelligent. What happened to that 14-year-old? She's still 14. Let's sort by age. And the polling software that I normally use just went down, so it's going to be a little bit harder for me to poll. So I would say Zhaoji, being betrothed to Zhaoji, or marrying Maharani or Gyelam is probably the way to go. Yeah. So let me poll you, and this will be a Twitch poll. Zhaoji is quick. Maharani is beautiful. And she's also has really high learning and martial. Zhaoji has high diplomacy and okay martial and learning. Kind of low. But she's also 14, so it might improve as she ages up. Because she hasn't been given her education bonus yet. So if her education bonus is in diplomacy, that will jump up way higher than it currently is. And then the last but not least would be Gilliam, who is intelligent. And I'll start that poll now. So this poll is a Twitch poll. It's not the typing out one that I had before. Because that tool just broke. Lucky me. You want to see my bastard kid? I'll show you in just a second. My jester, Draxton, is known for his fantastically entertaining insults And as it happened, he is standing face to face with my steward. Cold-hearted, Omarosa, and obnoxious bed swerver, you bothersome nature and cold-heartedness are legendary. So either... I'm just going to lose the most stress from this. It doesn't really matter. I'll just say it was a good roast of you. Both options were basically identical. So my bastard kid. You want to see the bastard? Let's see. Steward. Jealous. They're a wild oat and curious. I'm not going to dare educate this child because, you know, I don't want it linked back to me any more than it already is. And she already had another kid. I don't actually know who... Alright, Chime, my champion antiquarian, is the mother of, or father, of her daughter, her other daughter. And then, this one, I am not a known parent, because that secret has not, is not out. If she is to be believed. Probably it's true, but, you know. Alright, Xiaoji looks like the popular choice, but Maharani is a close second. So if you haven't voted yet, vote soon, because we might need a tiebreaker here. And this war is almost over. I have a war score of 76. So that's not that much longer until this war is resolved. Alright, question. You have 6 months on this siege, and then I have 7 months on this siege, so I'm going to go counter them. Because they are going to undo Nagormo's siege before I can siege Mongnai. So it'd be good for them not to take their capital back. My daughter, Countess Seba, has been wounded. The injury runs deep. I fear that her body is not strong enough to fight this on her own. I feel death lingering by her bedside. How does you keep getting... What is happening to you? Is your... betrothed, like, beating you? What is going on here? She's like not... I don't know. But I'm gonna poll for that. Do I break the marriage off? Do I break the marriage off with Pelzangpo? Because I'm not sure what other, like, how she would be getting hurt. She's not fighting any wars. So the fact that she's severely injured indicates to me that... And do I have a court physician? Wouldn't matter, because she's betrothed, so she's under the guardianship of O here. He is zealous, paranoid, lazy... tough soldier, flexible leader, aspiring blade master. I'm really, I have no, I don't know the game well enough to understand why she is severely injured. Yeah, I don't know. But the only thing I can think is maybe it's her engagement to, the heir apparent of O here. Perhaps that's it. Maybe it's not. I have no idea. Alright, our champion wounded theirs. And they lost for a third time. Alright, I think overwhelmingly you guys want me to break off their betrothal, so let me do that before she's dead. So I spend 350 of my prestige to break it off, and then he will like me a whole lot less, but I don't care. Because, you know, she's getting, like, you know, beaten. That sucks. Yeah, I'm coming for you, dude. You might be next because, you know, your son was very violent with my daughter. Remtadep, thank you for the raid. Welcome. How is Space Engineers for you today? Here I am playing Family Engineers. All right, let's see. So I am not going to find a spouse for her just yet. Hopefully, my very, very capable court physician, Thungstamed or whatever, she'll fix her up. I'm not sure if that's what will happen, but at least we're trying to resolve this violent situation. All right, siege in 6 months, and I have a war score of 86. Actually, let's go intercept where they're going to land so that they can't counter siege. Wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to march through my own territory so that I can replenish my numbers too. So battle in 20 days. They'll probably move to the south in time. Maybe not, because I am pretty fast. V-Dub comes of age. So V-Dub's a Gray Eminence Scholar. So as soon as I unpause here, her learning skill is going to be incredible. She's a sadistic, patient, ambitious genius, and a powerful vassal. Oh no, diplomacy, sorry, not scholar. Yeah, you know what? You're going to replace Kona here, who's just kind of meh. And my daughter is going to be our new chancellor. She's scary? Yeah, she's scary smart. Very, very high marks on basically everything. There was commotion among the children today. Who are you? You're my courtier. Was attempting to preach amongst her fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. My ward, who is my steward's daughter, intervened and stopped. So I'll just tell her to remain calm. That works. I'm not gonna stress myself out for not my own biological kid. Alright, still 86 war score. I'm gonna go march and try to replenish my numbers, because part of the reason why I have war declare on me from Nagpu or Ku. They're trying to raid me for captives to murder. So let me not allow that to happen. I've already lost one kid. I don't want to lose another. Did someone just join their war? No. Okay. Alright, instead of adding control, I'm going to have my marshal organize the army to replenish my levies faster. Call an ally? I don't have any allies. I just broke the alliance. It was voted that I break it. Because the only ally I had was betrothed. His son was betrothed to my daughter, and my daughter was getting like beaten to death. What I could do is hire mercenaries, but I'm going to see how fast I can get my numbers replenished. It might not be necessary to pay for mercenaries. I'm going to. Yeah. So, what is the makeup of their army? Can I see? That's something even I can see. They have skirmishers, bowmen, and heavy infantry. So I'm going to hire... I'm just going to hire the cheapest people. Because I don't think it's going to really matter. So I'm just paying out of pocket for these mercenaries. But that's actually why I was building up such a amount of gold. Is so that I couldn't be in a position where I was going to be particularly vulnerable. Alright, family members can get married. So we decided that Xiaoji is going to be betrothed to my son. Done. And then I am not going to marry off V-Dub until V-Dub... Is this the one that was getting beaten? No, no, no. This is the other one that came of age. Where's the one that was getting wounded? You are still severely injured, so I'm not gonna betroth you just yet. But V-Dub, my other daughter, we can try to arrange something there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to keep the genius in the family. So ideally, someone smart. So let me sort by age. Wow, there's not a lot of smart people coming out of the, Okay. Yeah, there's you, who's brave, honest, and patient. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's a bit of an age difference, but not weird for that period of time. And it's going to be a matrilineal hook, which means her kids are going to belong to our house and not his own. I think he's a low... No, he does have a house. But they'll belong to our house. Oops, that was a misclick. And he accepts. Okay, they're both betrothed. Thank you for tuning in to Crusader Kings III Rise of the Die, which originally streamed live on Twitch, September 8th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Adios.